Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the new Tower of Fantasy gacha game. Well, I say new, I'm a couple weeks late to the party, or actually maybe even close to a month now. But regardless, I essentially want to check this game out and give it a go. Mainly just because I like the manhwa series. I'm not got too high expectations for this game, but purely for the fact that I learned the manhwa series, I wanted to try out this game. For those of you who don't know what manhwa are, they're essentially a Korean manga. But anyways, we're going to jumping in, we're going to give this game essentially a go, and I will we'll give this, see how it goes. So it is like an auto-battling kind of gacha game. From my understanding, it's basically an idle game. It boils down to that, which, I'm going to be honest, a little bit disappointing. That's probably like my least favorite type of game if we're going to be talking about games. I'm not going to be playing the story for this at all. Reason being is I already know what the story is. I've played the game. I've read the manhwa, so I know what's kind of happening with the story. I'm just not going to bother, honestly, even like I can tell it's not presented in a high quality kind of way, so I just kind of don't really care. Yet again, guys, I'm purely trying this game out purely for the fact that it's Tower of God. And wait, if I've been saying Tower of Fantasy, sorry, Tower of God. I think I've been saying Tower of I don't even know. Okay, so first off, Live 2DR, not too bad. I'm surprised they're giving us... I'm assuming they're not actually just giving us this character, right? Huh. Okay, so the reason why I'm confused why I've been given this character... So it's honestly kind of unusual that they're just straight up giving me the her. It's really weird. Like, I understand giving the main character, but like, maybe I don't actually get her. Maybe, they take her away after this tutorial section. Actually, that's probably what's going to happen. Because honestly, I'd be very, very surprised if they gave us one of the probably the most popular characters in Tower of God, being her. So we can just chuck on this auto mode. It's going to take us through things. So for those of you who aren't aware what this game is, it's essentially developed by the same people that did... what was the game called? 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, I think it was called, or 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. I don't even know how to pronounce the word, but it was another gacha game that had just a bunch of different webtoon IPs put into the one game. So like Tower of God, God of High School, other ones that I cannot remember, honestly. But yeah, overall, I'd probably say that game was okay. I liked the game at the time because it was like a crossover web IP game, but the game itself just kind of died off and wasn't very, it wasn't the best game. It's just a bit of fun for a little bit, but not a game you'd stick around and play. And I can imagine this game is going to be, unfortunately, very similar. I don't think this game is going to have a very long shelf life. I hate to be the person to be that and be pessimistic and as negative, but I don't think this game is going to be sticking around for very long, guys, and sorry for that. Yeah, alright, so they have some cool looking bosses, I suppose. Like, don't get me wrong, the IP itself is good. It's just like, we need, like a, half decent game for it to actually be like, want to be played kind of thing. And I don't think this game is going to be it. Hate to say it. Okay, so we're on the main menu screen. This will be like the auto gathering kind of area. We've got like a training combat stage. Wait, what is this? Like a boss mode? Okay, so this is a very, very, like, basic combat, man. I don't know how I feel about this game yet. Because, like, I actually really genuinely do like the IP. I just don't feel like this game is going to hit very hard. Okay, well, I will say this. The game music on the menu screen is really freaking loud. Okay, so we just get to do some summons, like, straight up. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see what we get. Let's see if the summoning animation's any good either. Is that like a predetermined character that everyone gets? Surely not. I'm just surprised that they're giving us the really big characters like straight away kind of thing. Like, I feel like those kind of characters, maybe they have like different versions of the characters that are like, it's one of those games where they have like multiple versions of a character. And if that's the case, I suppose that does make more sense. But like, yeah, I don't know. Can I check out some more things? So we got some login rewards. Oh, hold on. I need to turn this music down, guys. Like, holy shit. Oh. Nice. We endorse it as well? Why are they just... Okay. Surely there has to be, like, different versions of these characters. I honestly can't see them, giving us, like, these characters just like this. Like, it's just, that doesn't make sense. Alright, let's turn the frame rate up as well. So we get the nice, crispy, like, 60 FPS. So I can only do summons on the regular banner. I hope this isn't one of those games where this paid currency, there's no way to get it for free. Because if that's the case, that immediately makes me not want to play this game. I don't like it when they do paid and non-paid separate currencies kind of thing. Like where like people who pay money get access to like exclusive banners, and you can only get those banners if you pay money, or if the paid banners have like better rates or better stuff like that, but you can get only access to like a very small amount of those currencies free to play. Yeah, sorry, this game honestly is not really grabbing me at this point. I'm trying to like find things I like about the game, but like the gacha system doesn't seem too great. The gearing system seems like it's going to be super grindy. The combat is kind of super meh. So like, you might like the story if you haven't read Tower of God, but honestly, if you want to just see the story of Tower of God, just go read it. I suppose like the only thing I'm honestly liking is like the IP itself, the characters and all that kind of stuff. So like, honestly, I don't even know if this game's even worth playing. So far, nothing has standed out to me as this game is actually worth trying. And nothing's kind of turning me towards saying, hey, check this game out, you probably like it. Which I'm genuinely trying to find things I actually like about the game. And I understand I still haven't played a whole lot of it, but the first impressions for this game are not good. I'll play for a little bit longer, but I think this is going to be a game that I'm just going to end up not really enjoying. But I had to try it, because it's like, it's Tower of God. I wanted to try it for that reason, because I do actually, like I said, genuinely like the IP. Okay, so I just read over the details and the rates. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not the clearest with what it is. So both of the base rates are 0.8%, and then they have this thing called the summon gauge, which can give you up to 1.75% on this banner extra, and then 1.6 or 1.5% on this banner. But they're not super clear with what the summon gauge is. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about this summoning anything with this at the moment. This is, it doesn't seem like a very good free-to-play friendly system. It seems like it's going to be very grindy. The guarantees are really confusing what they mean. Like, it says out of 90, but it doesn't specify anywhere in the rates that it's a guarantee, which is kind of confusing. But it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. Maybe it's just me misunderstanding what the hell a summon gauge means, but like, it's just kind of vague. I don't really know what it means. Okay guys, honestly, I think I'm gonna call it here for this video. I wanted to give this game a chance because I really like the IP, like I've said multiple times in the video. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think this game's worth your time. If you want to get into the Tower of God series, honestly, just go read it. Or watch the first season of the anime. I don't think this game is worth your time. The summoning currency system for all summoning just seems kind of convoluted and not very good. Combat's kind of sucks. It's an idle game. And personally, that's not my thing, so I'm probably a little biased against hating it. But like, you guys might like idle combat, but I personally don't. So maybe if you like idle combat, you might enjoy the game. But the only thing that was really drawing me into this game was its aesthetic and essentially the IP itself. But every other aspect of what I'm seeing in this game so far is kind of a bit kind of thing at the moment. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Because the combat's bad, summoning systems seem too good. The grinding, from what I can initially tell, the gearing system seems very grindy. It's that typical like Korean kind of RPG thing. When you get to certain points, you have like a percentage success rate of actually upgrading the piece of gear, and then like goes down slowly over time. So I don't know, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a bit more of a negative one, but I did want to cover this game to kind of, so you guys kind of understood what it was, especially if you're a Tower of God fan, and you probably, honestly, just don't bother. Anyways, guys, hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'll see you guys when I didn't have time. I'll be playing some other games on the channel very, very soon. Alright, bye guys.